Even a tiny sparrow with nothing but intelligence can bring down a massive elephant. History has taught us this lesson again and again. In war, size alone doesn't determine survival. What truly matters is technology, strategy, preparation, intelligence, and the will to survive. The year was 1948. A new nation appeared on the world map, a country that even today plays a major role in shaping global tensions and prices. From the very beginning, this country was surrounded by enemies. In fact, within just hours of its birth, 5 Arab nations launched a coordinated attack against it. Most people believed this country wouldn't last more than a few days, that it would simply become a footnote in history. But fast forward 75 years, not only has this nation survived, it has emerged as one of the most powerful countries in the Middle East. And that country is Israel, one of the most controversial nations on the planet. Now, why are we talking about this today? Over the past few years, conflicts in Gaza, operations against Hamas, and the rising tensions between Iran and Israel have once again set the Middle East on fire. Many geopolitical experts believe that if a full-scale regional war breaks out, nearly every country surrounding Israel could join the fight against it. But here's the real question. Is it actually possible to defeat Israel in war? A country of just around 9 million people, no significant oil reserves, limited land, almost no natural resources, and even water scarcity. Yet somehow this nation keeps winning wars. So what makes Israel so difficult to defeat? There's also another key player in this story, United States. You may have noticed something. Whenever a country attacks Israel, it often ends up becoming an adversary of the United States. Even today, as tensions with Iran continue, the US appears cautious, facing both global pressure and internal political challenges involving figures like Donald Trump. And yet, despite everything, the US continues to stand firmly with Israel. So the question is, why is the relationship between the United States and Israel so strong? In today's video, we're going to explore this topic from Israel's perspective, breaking down exactly why defeating this country in war is so incredibly difficult. Geography, Israel's hidden advantage. To understand Israel's strength, we have to start with geography. On the world map, Israel looks like a narrow strip of land. It's bordered by Lebanon to the north, Jordan to the east, and Egypt to the south, all regions with a long history of tension. At its narrowest point, Israel is only 15 kilometers wide. In theory, an enemy army could split the country in half within hours. Sounds like a weakness, right? But this is where Israel's strategic brilliance comes in. Because the country is so small, it allows for extremely fast military mobilization. While large nations may take days or even weeks to move troops across their territory, Israel can do it in just hours. That's why its military doctrine built on one core idea: speed over size. The Six-Day War, a turning point. In 1967, during the Six-Day War, Israel used this advantage to shock the world. In just 6 days, Israeli forces defeated the combined armies of multiple nations. Their strategy was simple: end the war quickly, keep enemy forces out of their territory, and take the fight into enemy land. And this doctrine still defines Israel's military approach today. A nation built for survival. For Israel, every war is seen as an existential threat, a fight for survival. When independence was declared in 1948 by David Ben-Gurion, the country was attacked within hours. Against all odds, Israel didn't just survive, it expanded beyond the territory initially assigned to it. From that moment on, war was no longer just about land. It became about identity, existence, and survival. Society as an army. Unlike most countries, Israel doesn't treat its military as a separate institution. Instead, the entire society functions like a reserve army. At age 18, men serve around 32 months, women serve around 24 months. This means an entire generation is military trained. In wartime, Israel can mobilize hundreds of thousands of troops within hours, something most countries simply cannot match. Intelligence dominance. Modern wars aren't just fought with tanks and missiles, they're fought with data. And in this field, Israel is one of the most formidable players in the world. Its intelligence agency, Mossad, is known globally for its reach and precision. Alongside Shin Bet, internal security, and Amman, military intelligence, together they form a powerful intelligence network. Israel's strategy is simple: know the war before it begins. Technology and defense systems. Israel is often called the startup nation. Its technological edge plays a massive role in its military strength. Take the Iron Dome, an advanced air defense system capable of intercepting rockets and drones mid-air with a high success rate. Combined with systems like David's Sling and Arrow missile defense, Israel has created a multi-layered shield over its skies. This doesn't just provide protection, it creates a psychological advantage, discouraging enemies. The U.S.-Israel alliance. One of Israel's biggest strengths is its alliance with the United States. A key organization often discussed in this context is AIPAC, known for its influence in U.S. politics. Regardless of political leadership, whether it's Republicans or Democrats, support for Israel remains strong. This is driven by political lobbying, domestic voter sentiment, and strategic interests in the Middle East. For the U.S., a strong Israel helps maintain regional influence. The nuclear factor. Israel has never officially confirmed possessing nuclear weapons, but many reports suggest it may have over 100 nuclear warheads. This creates a powerful deterrent, making full-scale invasion far less likely. Final thought. But here's the reality: no country is truly unbeatable. History has shown us that even powerful nations can lose, from Vietnam to Afghanistan, because war isn't decided by weapons alone. Politics change, alliances shift, technology evolves, and human will plays a decisive role. So if a major war breaks out in the Middle East, who will win? How long will it last? No one can say for sure, because while wars may begin at the hands of humans, their endings are often decided by time itself. Call to action, optional ending. If you found this analysis interesting, make sure to like the video and share it with your friends. And let me know in the comments, which country should we break down next? Stay safe, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next video.